Have you ever felt that no matter what you do, you and your father are destined to clash? A lot of my clients come to me and my practice with a heavy heart, asking why they have such a strained relationship with their father. They sat down, we look at the chart, and they ask, how do you know this about me just by looking at my BaZi? Is it my fault? Well, it's not magic, and it's not your fault. You're just kind of born with it. I'm really looking for that one specific thing on your 4-pillar chart. It's their interaction with one of the 10 guard. We call it the 7 killing. Now today, I'm going to pull back the curtain. I'll show you exactly how your chart might have predicted this difficult dynamic. And we're going to explore why your father might have, for whatever complex reason, feels an opposite force toward you. And crucially, how this metaphysics template manifests into different way. Now, this isn't just about bad luck. It's about understanding the internal structure of your energy. By the end of this video, you should have a map to why and hopefully a path to acceptance and healing. Now, finding out if you have a 7 killing, or we call it 7K star, in your year pillar is a bit tricky. We're not just looking for a single element, but rather the relationship on the relativity, specifically how the element in your year pillar compared to your Daymaster. Now the Daymaster is you, is your core identity. When people say I was born in a water year, it's like saying this year is fire horse. They're just talking about a year. It's not really you. We have to go down to the day to find your Daymaster. But to find your 7K star, we must first determine your Daymaster. Otherwise, we can't determine anything based on the year alone. Now, the first step is to identify the controlling element. This is the element that groups, that harms, restricts, control, based on the 5-element cycle. Now, for example, I was born on a water day. So my Daymaster is water. Therefore, I'm looking for earth, because earth will bury water. Earth controls water. Same as people that are born on a fire day. They will be looking for water, because water extinguishes fire. Now this narrowed down of the 10 guard. We're looking for like the authority group. We know the controlling element based on your own element versus other elements on your pillar. So you may ask, how does 5 element turn into 10 guard? Well, we have another layer to look into. On the yin and the yang polarity, we work with 10 heavenly stem and 11 earthly branches. Each has its own unique elemental strength. One water is fundamentally different from another one. Now, for example, using me again, I was born on a gray water day. Now, that's not the same as someone born on a rainwater day, because gray water is yin. Now rainwater is yang. So see, the difference is subtle, but it affects our calculation. The definition of 7 killing, the 7K star, is this: the controlling element that possesses the same yin or yang polarity as your Daymaster. So if you know your own polarity in the Daymaster, then you can find the element that has the same polarity. Now it's the opposite polarity. It's going to turn into official star, not 7K star. We're looking for the 7K star. The control is intense, it's direct, it's also unforgiving. Now for me, as a person born on a gray water day, which is yin, I need to look for 7K that has the yin earth. Looking for G earth particularly, or Wei sheep, the earthly branches, an ox, which has the same yin earth. There are multiple earth in the Zodiac sign, which is the 12 earthly branches, commonly known as the Zodiac sign. They do tend to rotate every 120 years, 10 times 12, right? Fortunately, my year is not G earth, nor I'm a sheep. I'm born on a pig year. So that excludes me from this topic of the video. Like, I didn't have much of a strained relationship with my father, because I know that from my year pillar. But there are many out there who have this interaction. That's what this video is for. Forming that metaphysics backbone of a poor relationship with the father. Now let's focus on the heavenly stem first, the top layer of your chart. This is the most predominant and obvious manifestation of a difficult dynamic with your father. Here's a cheat sheet right here. Find your Daymaster on the left and the 7K heavenly stem on the right. Now we're just looking at the top layer, not looking at Zodiac sign yet, but the top element, okay? So you have Ja wood, for example, you'll be looking for Gung metal, Yi wood looking for Shin metal, Bang fire looking for Ren water, Ding fire, you'll be looking for Gui water, like me. Wu earth, you'll be looking for Ja wood, we are the leaders. G earth, looking for Yi wood. Second in command, Gang metal, Bang fire. Shin metal, looking for Ding fire. Ren water, looking for Wu earth. And Gui water, looking for G earth. Now you can also use this to determine what kind of people you wouldn't get along with based on the day that they're born. So this is another thing we might look at on interpersonal relationship. And that would probably be another video because it's going to take long to explain. But if your Daymaster matches the left and your main element at the top layer of your year pillar, like the element for the year, matches to the right, you have this dynamic where there's an active conflict. You know that your father dislikes or opposes you. It's the vocal, direct, the clash right out in the open. Like everybody knows so-and-so doesn't get along with the father. You probably want to look at their birthday, see if there's this relationship on the chart. For girl, this also tells me that if they have a daddy issue or not. Now the heavenly stem is only half of the story. There's also the standard zodiac sign at their bottom on their earthly branch layer, the foundation of your chart. Now remember, we need a controlling element with the same polarity because there are 12 earthly branches, but only 5 elements. Earth actually appears 4 times. This means some of you have a double chance of a hidden 7 killing dynamic. Now what does it mean when it's in the bottom? That means they don't dislike you out in the open. Maybe they like secretly hate you. They might secretly preference like your other sibling, you have them. Or they might not be around for your events, but favor the other siblings in the family. That could happen. I know some parents that treat their kids that way. Kind of terrible thing to do, but it's also triggered by this 7 killing in the bottom layer. So this is something we look for when we reveal charts. Now let's look at how your Daymaster on the left matches with your Zodiac sign on the right. Now this creates a burial 7K dynamic. So you're born a Ja wood and you're a monkey, you have this relationship. Yi wood day matches with rooster, if you have that. Bang fire day matches with rat. Ding fire matches with pig. Wu earth matches with tiger. G earth matches with rabbit. Gang metal matches with horse. Shin metal matches with snake. Ren water matches with dragon or dog. 2 possibilities. Gui water matches with ox or sheep. Now let's break down using my chart again. I'm a Gui water to have a 7 killing in the branch. My year has to be an ox or sheep. Unfortunately, I didn't born in an ox year or a sheep year. Now look at the bottom of your chart. You will see water Daymaster actually have 2 possibilities. So for me, I kind of luck out having 2 out of 12, like 1 out of 6 chances of getting that. But if your day is a gray water, you're born in year of sheep or ox, sorry, you have this burial 7 killing interaction with your father. They may secretly dislike you or just doesn't get along somehow at home. You might get along on the outside to the extended family, but at home, you clash. That's unavoidable. I mean, father and kids don't often get along. That's just how nature family dynamic works. You could improve it by doing other things like feng shui to help the relationship, just to mend it. Just know that there's always going to be a hidden time bomb with the relationship. Aside from gray water, there's also rainwater who have two possibilities for dragon or dog year. For everyone else, you get 1 out of 12 chances. It's still pretty high looking at the whole year. Now this leads us to a crucial part of dynamic. Generally, relationship with your father is more obvious and explicitly direct with the 7K top layer, the heavenly stamp. You feel more open conflict. He criticize you in open, may not even be around. For some of you, you constantly lock horn at each other. But when the 7 killing is buried in the earthly layer, the conflict is less obvious, harder to name, potentially more insidious. And this creates kind of bad relationship where perhaps he appears to be nice, passive, or even supportive on the surface, but deep down he kind of resents your gut. He's polite, but totally emotional distant. It's like a hidden time bomb. This often creates a dynamic of a father who's physically present but aren't emotionally around. They keep the shield against you, keep you on the outside. Now you're sitting here, nodding your head and realizing you have this in your chart. I want to tell you this knowledge doesn't fix your problem because it gives you a perspective. You're kind of born with it. Nobody can change their birthday after they're born. Shift that internal narrative from what's wrong with me to, oh, it's a metaphysics pattern that my father and I are playing out this path set by fate. Now, by understanding the 7 killing interaction allows you to approach this dynamic objectively. It lets you stop blaming yourself for the structural clash that you did not create. Accepting that your father has a complex energy template that just oppose you, allow you to set a healthy boundary between you two. And father and child don't live together forever. It allow you to build this self-worth. You are your own person, and he is his own person. Now, I want to hear from you. Leave me a comment below. What is your Daymaster element? And what is the element on top or the bottom of your year pillar? You have this dynamic. How has it played out for you? Was it an open conflict with the stem or the hidden distance of the branch? If you find this video insightful, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more deep dive into the powerful world of BaZi. I'll see you in the next one.